welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah. Now, why did I end up in long-term care? Well, part of the reason is my diabetes and my instability with it. So often, people have asked me, well, why do you let your diabetes get like this? And the answer is, I didn't let it get this way. There could be, I may have done some damage, years ago when I was first diagnosed, maybe a couple of years after. And they've talked about the experience at the doctor I went to. And I just said no. And I just went on and for years, I didn't change my insulin. I ate pretty much what I want. I was doing graveyard, so my eating was totally screwed up. But my doctor doesn't seem to think that that's played an important part. Who knows? Now, one of the reasons I'm here is for diabetes. 2, I need more help in certain areas. And in order to do that, I qualified for long-term care. And there were outstanding issues about we had to sell the condo and everything. And so I ended up in here. It's not too bad. I'm pretty well secluded. Probably because I have a lot of pain in the back. And who knows? But hopefully we'll get to see a gastroenterologist soon. And we can just concentrate on diabetes. I have problems with my eyes. I only have one kidney. The list goes on and on. Now, being here at a younger age, there are some things I don't really want to do. Lately, I'm sure as most of you noticed, and when I was in the condo, I would be in bed for most of the time. But it's because I move, it hurts. Everything is just going crazy in that part. A lot of it has to do with, whatever's going on in my stomach, and part of it is getting tighter control. And did I show you my blood sugar? I'm 7.1. So I came in here saying, okay, I can control my diabetes. I know how to react. If I'm unconscious, that they're able to service me or whatever you want to call it. Get me out of trouble. And a lot at home I was calling the fire department quite regularly. So now that I'm here, I've kind of moved in and I'm feeling a bit better. There's been some tense time, but we're starting to get to know each other. Yay. So, what's life like? I'm in here, there's an awful lot of senior people who have lived an awesome life. And I'm not really sort of on their same wavelength. So I spend a lot of time separate in my room, doing a YouTube here or there. Sorry, I thought somebody was trying to come in again. That's the one big negative, is the other residents just wander into your room. So I pretty well have locked the door. And I'm not really being antisocial. Like, they play shuffleboard, and I don't know, I'm just more a little bit more tech savvy, and I'm not against them in their social class or thinking, oh, I'm so much better than they are. Because I'm not. They're a patient here, resident, whatever you want to call it. I'm a patient here and a resident. That's where it pretty well stops. Yeah, I think I have somebody who wants to be a visitor. But I mean, I have a nice, fairly big room, quiet. It's not totally what I expected. I have my TV. Just one moment. Can you see it? Here's my TV. So I have my pictures up on the wall, so things are a lot better. I don't have to have people ask totally, so when are you moving? When are you getting out of the condo? Blah, 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 blah. That's done with. And I think maybe that contributed to part of the issues. But so since I've been here, diabetes-wise, I've had a few highs. I think the highest I went to was something like 34. But then quickly came out of it, taking insulin, have brought it down. People want, here there was a big concern about me taking the extra insulin, and I had 4 severe low blood sugars. And for me, yes, I go through these cycles, but they want to do the shots. And for someone who's been a diabetic for years, no, until I've totally lost it, and some people might say I already have, but I think I want to control. I'm in contact with my diabetes nurse. There's a dietitian here. I have did a text to my doctor. So they're here pretty well more in a supervisory role. Do I get frustrated? Yes. And I've said this before, I think a lot of times their treatment background has come for dealing with type 2. And I think rarely, if ever, they've had a type 1. And especially with myself, with insulin pumps and sensors, and everything is up in arms. We're settling down. We're getting into a routine, which is important. I know they're here trying to help, but everything I say is kind of, well, we got to check it with your diabetic nurse. So that was just my thoughts about why am I here? Because I have medical conditions that need to be supervised, and not only the diabetes. There is other things as well. So I'm here. I'm comfortable. If I was at home, I'd be in bed as well. So, keeping things satisfactory is not an easy job, but now I have support if I need it. But type 1 diabetes just got away from me, and that's pretty much the catalyst of why I ended up here. Other conditions that I have ended up in the hospital about are playing a part. Let's just say that. So, am I happy I'm here? Yes, I'm a little bit more relaxed. I don't have to worry about being alone in a place, and if I fall out of bed again onto the floor, then I know someone's here. I know they won't like it if I fall out of bed, but that's one of the reasons why I was here. So that's it for today. Hopefully that explains. Not all type 1s are going to end up in a facility like that. This is what's happened to me. So take it easy. Have a great day. Bye.